Alright, so welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. I wonder what this is going on here. This congregation of people. Hello. Okay. So let's go start working on our quests. So we're gonna start with... Wait, why do they have exclamation marks next to all of them? I thought I did all of my 3-day stuff. Can we do another one? I highly doubt it. Maybe it always just shows it even after we run out of points. Yeah, I didn't think we had any more. Okay. So, let's head on over. We want to do the optional quest first. I think that was in the school, right? No, the Occult Club, which is in the Student Union building? I want to say yeah. Yeah. Because that's where that weird, creepy girl is, I think. No, that's the Literature Club. Well, she's a creepy girl too, but for different reasons. That's the Fishing Club. Occult, here we go. Hello, friend. Hey, welcome to the Occult Research Society. What kind of fortune would you like me to tell for you today, Reen of Class 7? Health, romance. I can even give life advice if that's what you wish. Sorry, I'm not actually here to get my fortune told. Don't worry, I'm well aware of that. You were sent by the student council, weren't you? You could have at least played along for a little, though. You're not much fun. I'm kind of fun. Beryl's a strange one, alright. She's got quite the reputation amongst the girls as an uncannily accurate fortune teller, though. There's something you'd like to ask of me, is there not? Answers are merely a question away. Do you wish to know what kinds of rituals and curses are my favorites, perhaps? That's probably the kind of thing I'm better off not knowing, thanks. Wait, she didn't just read my mind, did she? Nah, she couldn't have. So, I assume you've been informed about what I want you to do. Yeah, you want me to look into the Academy's 7 mysteries, right? Precisely. The sooner you can start investigating, the better. Are you ready to begin? Sure. Sure, I'm ready when you are. I know a lot of schools across the country have mysteries like these, but I didn't know that Thor's had a set of all of its own. Well, I'm glad I could give you the good news. They've become a hot topic amongst some of the girls recently. Huh? I wouldn't have guessed that. But you said that you wanted me to look into the 7 mysteries? Does that mean you don't know what all of them are and you want me to find out what you don't know about? No, I know the basics of each mystery already. What I'd like to ask you is to investigate how credible each one is. I see. Is that something I'd really be able to investigate though? I mean, if they're supernatural. You can just think of it as part of your investigation. If you can't come to any conclusions, so be it. Either way, to be more specific, I'd like you to talk to the people most likely to know something about each mystery. I could do it myself, but I'm not exactly what you could call a people person. Right. Okay, I think I get what you want me to do now. Could you at least give me a head start by telling me what you know about each of the 7 mysteries, though? I think if I told you everything at once, it might be so much horror to take in that it could stop your heart. So, ask me about them one by one, and I'll tell you what I know about each. Okay, that sounds like a good way to do it. Either way, leave the investigation to me. Thank you, I look forward to hearing what you discover. Okay. So I wonder if it... First mystery. The Crying Sculpture. Sculpture in question rests in the art room. It's used as a reference for sketches. However, if you dare draw near, you can see tear tracks running down its face. Whoa. What's more, the tears run away after wiping them away. Or return after wiping them away. Rumor has it that the tears originate from a human head contained within. Okay, I was on board until then. That's a little too extreme to believe. You think so too? Even so, these sorts of stories always contain some kernel of truth. Perhaps speaking to the head of the art club will allow you to find it. Okay, so we have to go to the art club. The second mystery is the haunted piano. Late one night, a student walking by the music room heard someone playing the piano. Drawn by the sound, she only took a peek into the room only to find it empty. Well, the name certainly fits. They claim it's a music-loving ghost piano, or ghost playing the piano in there. A ghost who likes music, that's all? Seems a bit lazy to me. Agreed. At least give the ghost some elaborate, tragic backstory to explain its connection to the piano. Regardless, perhaps you could learn more from the head of the wind orchestra. I believe his name was Hibble? So he's probably in the church at the moment. So, art room, church. Let's do one more for now and then we'll come and get more. Thirdly, we have the mystery of the Forbidden Tome. Now this one is interesting. Apparently the Academy's library houses a book containing one of the world's greatest secrets. The book is passed down from one library head to the next, all of whom are tasked with keeping it safe from prying eyes. You weren't kidding, this one is pretty interesting. It pleases me to know that I have a partner in fascination. Just imagine if it was something about the fall of the ancient Sumerian civilization. How romantic. The person currently in charge of the library is Instructor Thomas. He's likely the only person who knows for sure. Okay. So we have to find Instructor Thomas, we have to go to the art room and... yeah, okay. So let's see if we can find these people. So let's start with Instructor Thomas. He might be in the first floor of the main building. This is quite the involved quest though. Hey, it's Instructor Reinhardt. Or Neidhart, not Reinhardt. Huh. They are planning something, but we don't know what. So Sarah is here. Thomas is not here. That's not Thomas. Is that the vice principal? Yeah. Heinrich. I wonder where Professor Thomas is then. Maybe he's in the library? Alright, let's check out the library if he's there. There he is. Oh, so they show up on the map, so it's not that hard to figure this out then. Wayne, my boy, what sort of questions are your inquiring mind come up with today? As it happens, I'm looking into something for a fellow student. Do you know anything about a forbidden tome supposedly locked away in this library? Forbidden tome? My, what a fascinating idea. Just imagine if it contained details on the sacraments of the ancient Sumerian civilization. Or perhaps it could be a grimoire written by the Crossbellian alchemists of the Middle Ages. Wouldn't it be thrilling if one really existed? Yeah, it sure would. In other words, it doesn't. But what exactly inspired you to come ask me about this imaginary tome? Well, I'm investigating the 7 mysteries of the Academy, and one of them has to do with the book full of the world's greatest secrets hidden deep within this library. So that's what this is all about. This year's story is even more absurd than the one I heard last year, but I do believe I know what you're talking about. You do? The tome the story refers to is in fact a volume of, how shall I put this, gentlemen's special interest literature? Seriously? At least the forbidden part is, right? Not because it's dangerous or anything, but because it's rather naughty. Well, we tell you boys time after time not to bring those sorts of things into the Academy, but somebody's always has to try. Well, boys will be boys, I suppose. This little tale started because we gathered the contraband here before we dispose of it. Well, I suppose that's one way to do things. So, if you happen to have a prized collection of your own, make sure to leave it under your mattress back home. Unless you want me to find it and share which you're into with Instructor Sarah and the rest of the faculty. I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, anyway, there is nothing especially unusual or mysterious about this library, I'm afraid. You've made that abundantly clear. Thank you for your time, Instructor. Alright, so, porn magazines, apparently, is the Forbidden Tomes. The other place we have to go to is the art room. I think that's on the second floor. Yes. I guess we could have learned about all the mysteries, but I didn't realize they would. I didn't think they'd show up on the map. I'm pretty sure this girl's the head of the art club. Excuse me, could I have a minute of your time? No, I'm busy. But my ears work, so I can listen to whatever you have to say. Go ahead, state your business. Okay. I guess she's going to keep working while I talk. That's pretty impressive, and she's kind of rude. I'm actually looking into the Academy's 7 mysteries, one of which is the art room's crying sculpture. You wouldn't happen to know anything about condensation. Sorry? Like I said, it's condensation. You have no idea how many people have come in to ask about that. They are not tears, just condensation, water vapor in the air, if big words scare you. Who in their right mind would actually believe a sculpture could cry? I guess the world will never run out of idiots. I see. Is that it? Yeah, pretty much. Thank you for the information. It was nothing. Wow. Kind of rude. Rude. Alright, let's go to the church, because I'm pretty sure that's where the piano head person is. Because they were just playing music there. Hey, isn't this one of the instructors? The smoking guy? Oh, Reen, one sec. You know, I got a real air of confidence since you first showed up here at Thor's. Really? I haven't really noticed much of a difference. But maybe it's because all of the difficult opponents we've had to face over the course of the year. Yeah. I've heard you've been through a lot on those field studies or whatever. I've got to give this to someone, so I figure it might as well be you. What? I'm in charge of handing out the Lionheart medals this year, so yeah. It's the Medal of Valor. Congrats. Cool. Wow, thank you so much. It's a real honor to be awarded something like this. Well, keep up the good work, I guess. Crow and Angelica got it last year, and to be honest, I think you're on track to accomplish just as much as they did. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off, but this is going to motivate me to work even harder from now on. Okay. Was not expecting to get something, but neat nonetheless. I think this is Hybel from the Wind Orchestra. Oh, hey, what's up? I have a quick question for you. I'm trying to investigate the 7 mysteries of the Academy. What have you heard about the haunted piano? Oh, that story? That's the one about the ghost playing the piano in an empty room, isn't it? Oh, so you do know it. What can you tell me about it? So you want to know the truth, huh? As it turns out, the ghost was me all along. Oh, really? Okay, calm down. I didn't mean that I'm actually a ghost. The rumors started spreading because someone heard noises in what they thought was an empty room, but I'm pretty sure they just stumbled along while I was tuning the piano. Really? Yeah, it's not exactly rare to end up totally obscured from view when you're tuning certain parts of it. Chances are that whoever heard that at this time couldn't see me. So basically, I'm your so-called ghost. That makes sense, right? Sorry though, you were probably hoping for something a bit more exciting. Not at all. You told me just what I wanted to hear. Beryl might not be thrilled though. Thanks for your time. Not a problem. Alright, let's go back to Beryl and get the other stuffs. The 4th mystery tells of the Hinded Graves. This legend dates back to 250 years. It's said that many who died in the War of the Lions lay buried beneath this academy. More specifically, their bodies are buried directly below what is now the field. Whoa, is there more to this story? Oh, there certainly is. They say that on some cursed nights, the corpses of the buried rise from their graves to bathe in the moonlight. And when they do, their long hidden graves surface from the field, overturning it and leaving holes. Well, that explains why this mystery is called the Hidden Graves, at least. But honestly, I was kind of expecting the mystery to be a little creepier. You must be getting used to these macabre mysteries good. Wait, what do you mean by good? Regardless, the best people to ask about the field would be the members of the riding club. I believe the club's Captain Lambert is home for the summer. Perhaps you could ask Paula instead. Okay, so we have to go to the riding field. Let me just see what the other ones are. Fifth Mystery, Sports Club, Grudge, Screams from the Gymnasium. So the captain of the fencing club. Okay. Crimson Devil of Lake Hell. They're probably talking about like a lobster or something. And the last one is about a poltergeist. Alright, so let's go finish that up. So we'll start with next to the pond, or the pond next to the gymnasium, and then we can go into the gymnasium for the fencing club. Oh, looks like you've become a brown angler. That's proof that you've been really racking up the catches. I think you've got the potential to go really far. Yeah, about that. I don't really get what these titles mean. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, now that you're a brown angler, you can trade your points for some new stuff. There's even a new fishing rod available this time, so get fishing for more points. Fine by me. It'd be a waste to miss out on a chance to get some better tools. Hey, Irene. Still fishing the good fish? I don't think that's how the saying goes, but I guess you could say that. There's actually something I was hoping to ask you about. Does the Crimson Devil of Lake Hell ring any bells? That's one of the Academy's 7 big mysteries, right? It's the only one I know, at least. But seriously though, did anyone really believe this place was connected to hell? Haha, probably not. Any idea what the Crimson Devil's part's all about though? That's probably a crayfish. You see them around here every so often. That must be it. What's a crayfish? Yeah, red things. Kind of look like crabs. They even have 2 big claws, just like that devil's supposed to. I wouldn't be surprised if the crayfish inspired the whole thing. Yeah, especially when you put it like that. Thanks, Kenneth. I want to see the fishing stuff, because apparently we can get a deluxe rod. Do we have enough points? We do. Crafts can mute or freeze enemies. Oh, we want that. Mute or freeze. So sleep and blind. Restore CP by attacking enemies on the field, which is pretty good. I like that one. Oh no, that's just an ability. No. Yeah. Oh, I'm so confused. Burn and seal. Speed minus 25. Poison and petrify. Get rid of luck. Wait, what is Grim Butterfly? Eh. Do we have any other new ones? Oh, we can't even equip it. Why not? Because we already have one type of that one in, I guess. See, we already have a Poison Petrify, Seal and Burn. I guess we can equip it on Laura, perhaps? Or we can give it to... if we're planning on using him. I don't know. Anyways, let's go over to the field. Oh no, the gymnasium. We're right here, so we might as well do the fencing club thing. Well, that was a bit of a frame skip there. I think she's the captain of the fencing club, right? Sorry to bother you, but could I ask you a question? No bother at all, ask away. As it happens, I'm looking into the 7 mysteries of the Academy. Have you ever heard of the sports club Grudge? Oh, sure, people have been talking about it since I was in first year. Although, I don't suppose it will gain much traction next year. Why is that? It's pretty simple, really. Those screams don't come from people, but the door that used to be here. It had been in a bad condition for years and used to make these awful screeching noises. So I asked for a replacement at the beginning of the month. Now everything is nice and quiet around here. Well, that explains that. Thanks for the information. You're very welcome. Okay, so it's just the door. Alright, well I think we'll take a break here. Next time we'll continue on with this. This quest is taking a lot longer than I thought it would, but it's kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't mind it. But as always, thanks for watching. Till next time.